Well, apparently, I got dumb, thirsty broads begging me to watch their fucking shit on my vacation. Damn, that's like a struggling rapper begging a famous rapper to be featured on their song. Luckily, someone else watched their shit because I have no time for the bullshit. And thank you to my supporters for downloading the video and sending it to me by email. Saved me the damn trouble. But there's many, but all I hear is just emotional crying, as well as all these retarded fuck ass obligations obligations some of these black females think that they're entitled to. What's even more ironic is that, for starters, let's just begin the video like this. For starters, how are you going to tell a person who's from the same city or town that you just move into that you're gonna take them to this place and that place, and you don't even know your goddamn way around that city or town because you just moved there? Now, of course, I myself moved to different states before I made Colorado my home. Yes, I moved from Louisiana to Colorado, but I moved to other states as well. And one thing anybody needs to know when you're moving to a different state, what's the first thing you do before you do anything? Take the time and map out and study the places you're moving to. Get familiar with your surroundings. Know the names of the streets. Know the names of the streets. Know where every place is located. Where's the supermarket? Where's the nearest supermarket? Where's the nearest restaurants and fast food chains? Where are the places to go for entertainment and leisure? Where's the hospitals and the pharmacies if anything happens to you? The whole nine yards. And yeah, in some places where you move to, they do have information centers where they can actually give you a map of the place that you're at. That way you will know where to go. And for the record, you can't just move to another state and then just expect to just go around willy-nilly. And I've been to states such as Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Los Angeles, California, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, even Memphis and Nashville, Tennessee. And there are places where you cannot just go around freely, especially if you don't know people in those areas. And there are some places you should avoid like the plague, unless you want something bad to happen. But what good is you teaching someone who's from that city and town the places to go when even you yourself don't know where you're going? That shit baffles the hell out of me, man. But I digress. Let's get on to the next flaw. Why are you online pretending like you care about the struggles of Black men when all your videos, all your comments, all your posts in your community tab is you shitting on Black men? But somehow everyone is supposed to believe that you care about what these Black men are going through. This is how my elders would say, your actions contradicts your words. And before you get in your feelings about that, remember this. Who is the one shitting on successful Black men while believing that each and every Black man is supposed to be struggling in the Black community in some hood, in some urban city hood? And speaking of the Black community, other thing she also needs to know is this. Not every Black individual is from the fucking Black community. You got Black people in the suburbs. You got Black people in the country, like myself. And what I mean by country, I mean those open plains and pastures where you have livestock, acres of gardens, where crops grow. And people still ride on horseback. So no, Black people are not just limited to just the Black community. But here's something else that I find retarded as fuck that I heard. You expect for even the black folks to come to your hood and come to your Black community and fix your Black community. But you yourself is too fucking lazy to put in your work yourself. And no, don't give us that, Black men need to come and fix the Black community. Ma'am, you Black females also have a role to play in fixing the Black community yourselves. This is not just a Black man thing to fix. Let's just get that bullshit out the way. I forgot who that person was, but I believe Busta Rhymes quoted him. If you ain't from the ghetto, don't come to the fucking ghetto. And more importantly, you're so concerned about the Black community, but you don't want to put in the work, and even more so, how are you going to fix the Black community when the Black community itself is divided? Not only is the Black community divided, but y'all ain't making no fucking effort at all to at least try to come together and make a difference. And believe me, I've been to so many Black communities all across this country. Some playing their role, and they reaping the benefits, while others choose to struggle. So by the end of the day, your problems that you have in your Black community is not everybody else's problem. And unless you put in the effort to fix your own fucking community, what makes you think people from the outside is going to come in and do the work for you? And y'all wonder why nothing changes. That's like you teaching a new hire about how things go on the job, but then expect for that new hire to do not just his work, but your work for you, and still expect to keep your job. Get the fuck out of here. And you could cry and bitch about the about the manosphere, the passport bros, and all of them. They don't give a fuck about you nor your black community. I'm going to keep it a $1.50 with you. In fact, what do they have to do with your black community? Nothing. And no, they're not obligated to fix your problems, nor is you entitled to bark orders. You want to fix your black community? Then that change starts with you. And if you don't want to put in the effort to make that change, stop begging for others to do the job that you don't want to do. And I'm just being brutally honest about this. And no, bitching about black men in other places besides the black community to come fix your black community is not going to fix the black community, ma'am. It all starts with the people in that black community. Put in the effort and stop your bitching. Then they want to go around, and I shit you not here. Then they want to go around expecting for these black men to fix their damaged emotional asses. They expect for black men to come in, take care of their bastard children that their deadbeat baby daddies don't want to do. They expect for these black men to come in and 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 put up with their hurt, their trauma, and their damage. Oh, but when they don't want to do it, now all of a sudden, look who's ready to catch a hissy fit. Look who's online bitching about the passport bros that ain't got shit to do with her own fucking community. I mean, this shit's a trip. And don't you ever fix your mouth to talk about Russell Wilson. Because unless these single mothers out here actually learn the playbook of Sierra, maybe they will get a Russell Wilson one of these days. In case y'all don't know this shit, Sierra put in the work. She understood herself and her situation and made herself worthy enough to get a Russell Wilson. Game recognized game. But y'all think a Russell Wilson is just supposed to just fall in your lap. No, it don't work like that. And you wonder why y'all don't have a Russell Wilson. And miss us with all that boo-hoo, whining, crying, bitching, and complaining about the fact that, oh, all they do is talk about single mothers and how Brendan Jamal's single mom song hurts your retarded fuck ass peepees. Who put themselves in that situation? More importantly, who are the gatekeepers of what's down there between your legs, ladies? You are. After all, you give these deadbeats, these men on the DL, these men that ain't shit, the key to what's between your legs. And when the shit plays out the way it does, now all of a sudden you mad at all the black men for your poor fucked up choices. Now it's all black men's responsibility and obligation to fix the mess that y'all made is instead of actually thinking with your fucking head on your shoulders. No, y'all wanted to have y'all hot girl summer. Hot girl summer. your Houston Freakniks. Y'all want to be all over the place, but then expect for a man worth their salt to take care of you at your worst when you were at your best at one point. How does that work? How does that work? But these are the same ones expecting for these men to be obligated to take care of someone else's responsibilities that's not theirs, then catch an attitude when they don't do it. Guess what, ladies? Guess what, black women? If those black men don't want to play stepdaddy to your bastard children, that's their decision, not yours. No different than a single childless black female who don't want to play stepmommy to kids that are not hers either. And she has that right. And guess what? If she has that right, so does black men who also are single and childless. No, there are no special rules. And yes, some will take up that role if they believe that it's worth doing it. But going around demanding these black men to play the role is not going to fly here. Period. And it doesn't matter how many videos you make, how many posts you make on your community tab. It doesn't matter how much you whine, how much you boo-hoo, whine, cry, bitch, and moan about it. Guess what? There ain't shit you can do about it. Now, are you gonna sit here on YouTube, cry your bitch about your fucking problems? Or are you gonna push for change? Are you gonna be on social media demanding everybody to fix your problems while you're too lazy to do yourself? Or are you gonna push for change? I can't answer that question for you. Till then, stop begging for my attention. Stop begging for my attention, begging for me to watch your shit when I'm on vacation. And that's a fact. And with that, I said what I had to say. I'm done and I'm out this bitch. Later.